I mean, he has built a new stadium and all that. But it's what people don't know about football is that, as someone like me who's aspiring to be a coach, one thing about football is that you can't see a player, you can't see a football player, or you can't scout a football player, especially when he has performed at the highest level for just one season, and you expect him to come and perform for you. It doesn't work like that. You have to consider his consistency. You have to consider the manager, the sort of system the manager has before you go on to sign players. So you realize that United has spent almost $1 billion, almost £1 billion in players, but they are still poor. Since Ferguson retired, but they are still poor. It's the same with it's basically the same with Spurs. Harry Kane has left Spurs, and you go and sign Dominic Solanke. Don't get me wrong, Solanke is a very good player, but he's not up to Harry Kane's level, not closer to Harry Kane's level. You have Richarlison, very good player, but he's struggling, and you have other players. So you realize that the season that they got close to winning the Premier League, that Leicester City won the Premier League. You realize that the players that left, the likes of Dele Alli and all these guys, Dembele, Sissoko, the players they have right now are not close to their quality. But also don't get me wrong, is that 8, 10, 12 years ago, the quality in those players are different from now. And that is why now you can pick, even Real Madrid that have won the Champions League about 3 times in the past 6, 7 years. You can't compare the quality of Real Madrid now to what they used to have back then. Because the quality of players now have degraded compared to 8, 10, 12 years ago. Don't get me wrong, but the quality should be there, and Spurs are lacking that quality. So you can complain about the manager, but they're lacking that quality. And the little quality players they have are always injured. Christian Romero, Van der Ven. These guys are all injured. They're always getting injured. Son, who is the world-class player, is now struggling. He's getting old and he's struggling. The Son we used to know 2, 3, 4 seasons ago is not the Son now. He's struggling. Richarlison is struggling. So Levy is more like Ed Woodward. They're not investing in the right players. They're not investing in the right players because they are chiseled. Let me just use that word. They are stingy. You get it?